watching Rose Squad Reviews. I'm Melanie, and today we are here to talk about a very specific topic. So, I'm a big fan of Himuro Arakawa's work. If you don't know, it's the mangaka that did Fullmetal Alchemist. She did Arslan Senki, or The Heroic Legend of Arslan. Also, we talked about those on this channel. Her current work, Silver Spoon, just finished. There is an anime adaptation. It was on Netflix. I haven't checked to see if it's still on Netflix, because this was back in 2017, but if it is, highly recommend, because that's what we're going to be talking about today. Nostalgia took over me as I read the final chapters of Silver Spoon, and way back in 2017, I wrote a review on the anime, so I just wanted to revisit that and kind of see what my thoughts were and get the word out, especially since it's kind of a timely topic, being that the manga just concluded. If you watch Silver Spoon or read it, you're probably going to notice some similarities between some of the other shows that I mentioned, just in the art style and the character design. However, Silver Spoon is very different from Fullmetal Alchemist. Are they both great stories? Yes. However, Silver Spoon is in a completely different universe, one that is all too familiar to our own. It's set in kind of modern day Earth, Japan to be specific, and it centers around your main character, who is called Hachkin Yugo, and he's having a midlife crisis, but he's like a freshman in high school. He doesn't know what he wants to do in life. He does know that his junior high prep school was too intense for him, and he just wants to get away from all that right now. So when Hachkin's school counselor recommends an agricultural-focused high school out in the boonies, Hachkin readily agrees. However, farm life has its own challenges, like getting up at 4 a.m. As Hachkin makes new friends and tries his hand at novel experiences, he comes to a new understanding of who he is and what he values. Silver Spoon displays a wide cast of characters that I won't be able to completely cover. So in the interest of time, I'll just be covering who I consider to be the three main characters. First, obviously, we have Hachkin. Having experienced being a clueless high school student who has no idea what the future will hold, I personally feel like Hachkin is a very relatable character. He is trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life, as well as gaining confidence in his abilities. Also, Hachkin serves as the middleman between the agricultural crazy characters and the viewers who don't know the difference between a heifer and Holstein. Mikagi Aki is a girl Hachkin befriends shortly after starting Oezo High. She is also the one who gets him into the equestrian club. Her family owns a small ranch, but Mikage's dream is to work with horses. Hachkin has a crush on her, and she just might like him back. Komaba, and forgive me, I don't remember his last name, is a self-described musclehead. He and Mikage are childhood friends. Also, Hachkin and Komaba are in the same group for practicums. One of Komaba's passions is baseball. He hopes to catch the eye of recruiters in high school and go pro before retiring to take over his family's farm. Can I just say that, having recently read the last chapter and just kind of seeing these three main characters, where they are at the beginning and then, where they are at the end, some things are different, but some things are still the same, and my precious babies are all grown up. A lot of this plot centers around Hachkin's activities at school. Because this is an agricultural school, the focus shifts away from the academic aspects of high school to the more agricultural aspects. This gives the plot a fresh take on the standard life of a high schooler. And now we're going to talk about the ending, and when I say ending, I'm talking about the ending of the anime. For the ending of the anime for Silver Spoon, I wasn't as satisfied with it as with some endings. However, it makes sense in that the manga was still ongoing. It had more room to grow from that point, and since the anime is only 2 seasons, they had to end it somewhere. It does tie up some things, but leaves room for others to grow. So there's kind of a dynamic of it's over, but not really, and being able to provide some closure for the people watching the anime, but also acknowledging that there's still more to the story than what is just shown in these 2 seasons. This one was one that I felt completely comfortable watching with my parents, and we did so. This was, I think, the first anime that we watched as a family, which is a really cool experience. It's just being able to like chill with the fam and watch some anime. So highly recommend. There are a few crude jokes, but nothing that I feel like you shouldn't be able to watch with parents. Silver Spoon is based off of a previous ongoing, now concluded manga, and there is also a live action film that has been released in Japan. I have not seen it, but it exists. There are no fillers in the anime. It has 2 seasons with a total of 24 episodes. And I will update my knowledge on whether or not it's still available at Netflix. You should be able to watch it on Crunchyroll because they tend to like leave shows on their availabilities, and Netflix kind of like shifts things around sometimes, but